Big transfer news. Barcelona are making serious moves in the transfer market once again. According to fresh reports, a La Liga winger has already said goodbye to some of his teammates as he prepares for a potential move to Camp Nou. Barcelona have now officially opened talks with their league rivals, and this deal could happen sooner than expected. Stick around as we break down all the latest details on this exciting transfer story. Rooney Bargi is just a step away from signing for FC Barcelona from Danish champions Copenhagen. The 19-year-old winger will sign for the La Liga champions this summer with an agreement for his transfer already secured. The Swedish teenager will cost Barca around €2 million and will be signing a long-term contract. As was confirmed on Tuesday by Copenhagen's director, Bargi is soon expected to complete his medical before securing the transfer. Bargi has already said goodbye. Now, according to Sport's Carlos Monfort, Bargi did not attend a scheduled club presentation on Monday evening held to celebrate Copenhagen's league title triumph this season. In fact, the 19-year-old talent has already said farewell to some of his teammates and could travel to Barcelona in the coming days to complete the move. The title celebration event is a long-standing tradition at Copenhagen, which includes players sharing pancakes and signing autographs for fans in a show of appreciation and unity. Bargi's absence, thus, was seen as a clear indication of his pending departure. Barcelona's plans for Bargi. Barcelona have been keeping a close eye on Rooney Bargi for quite some time now. The young winger has always been on the club's radar, especially within Deco's sporting department. Despite being sidelined for nearly a year due to injury, talks recently accelerated when Deco personally met with Bargi's agent. Thanks to the player's strong desire to join Barca, both sides quickly reached an agreement, bringing the transfer one big step closer. It is expected that Bargi will split time between the Barcelona first team and Barca Athletic once he signs. This would allow Deco to fulfill his plan of giving Lamine Yamal much-needed rest after the youngster's heavy workload last season. Furthermore, there is a possibility that Bargi will take part in pre-season under Hansi Flick and travel to Asia. Barcelona have officially started negotiations with another La Liga club as they look to secure a new signing this summer. The brass at Barcelona have kickstarted talks over a potential player sale with their counterparts at La Liga rivals RCD Mallorca. That's according to Blaugrana insider Gerard Romero, who points towards Pablo Torre as being at the heart of such discussions. Youngster Torre has seen his name emerge as something of a prominent one in the media headlines surrounding Barcelona over recent weeks. This comes amid the widespread understanding that, amid an ongoing effort to clear space on the club's wage bill, Deco and company have earmarked the 22-year-old as a leading candidate to move on. A whole host of clubs, in turn, have been credited with an interest in the talented young midfielder, who struggled for game time in Hansi Flick's star-studded squad this past season. And as alluded to above, this week, a new suitor are understood to have entered the fray. As per a report from Gerard Romero of Gigantes, Pablo Torre, Barca and Mallorca are negotiating terms for the midfielder to join the Balearic club. Critical hours, eager to finalize his departure before the 30th of June. And that's the latest on Barcelona's pursuit of a top La Liga winger. With talks now underway and the player already hinting at an exit, this could be a major boost for Hansi Flick's plans next season. Do you think this is the right signing for Barca? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an update on the Blaugrana summer transfer window. Big transfer moves are underway. Manchester United's summer rebuild is picking up serious pace, with a key step forward in their latest transfer plan. Meanwhile, Barcelona are set to offload a promising young talent as Sergi Dominguez heads to Dinamo Zagreb. What does this mean for both clubs? Who's next to leave or arrive? Let's break it all down in today's transfer update. The whereabouts of Marcus Rashford come summer transfer deadline is the answer to a question Manchester United are crucially trying to solve. Forced out by Ruben Amorim last December, the 27-year-old was left with no alternative but to join Aston Villa for a half-season loan spell. By all means that was successful with 4 goals and 6 assists in 17 appearances for Unai Emery's side, though a permanent switch has not materialized in spite of there being a £40 million option, and this has left Man United to find an alternative solution in the market. This summer, Rashford has been the subject of an inquiry from Inter Milan whilst potentially lucrative moves to Saudi Arabia or Turkey have not been entertained by the player himself. But there is one club tied to the situation that could soon bring it to an end. With that, the Manchester Evening News analyses the latest transfer headlines circling Old Trafford with Rashford the focus. Barcelona latest. According to TalkSport, Barcelona have started to explore the signing of Rashford this summer. One bonus of this scenario is that it does not appear to be impacted by Barca's intention to sign Spanish winger Nico Williams from Athletic Bilbao. They would like to acquire Rashford, in addition to their top target. However, the negative for Man United would be that the La Liga champions are only hopeful of securing a loan deal, not a permanent transfer. Men Sport says, there are pros and cons to this scenario. On the one hand, the whole point of letting Marcus Rashford leave again this window is to find him a permanent home, not a temporary one. But if Man United allow time to run out again this summer, then they are going to be left with no alternative. When the other option would be to let one of their highest earners kill time in the reserves for a whole season, a loan would be what is best at the end of the day. Space opens at Barca with medical plant. Barca are seemingly about to open up the space for Rashford in their squad by allowing Ansu Fati to leave on loan for the new season. The 22-year-old winger was once destined for greatness at the new camp but has since seen his career impacted by injuries. Now, Fabrizio Romano has given his "here we go" to a temporary move to Ligue 1 outfit AS Monaco. Plans are in place for Fati to travel on Wednesday and complete his medical by the end of the week. Men Sport says, Man United and Barca sound like kindred spirits this summer. Taking a portion of Fati's wages off their books will help in efforts to recruit key targets this summer, even if that is just loan signings like Rashford. Meanwhile, Amorim would benefit from his own winger's loan move as it creates physical and financial room for the likes of Brian Bumo and a striker to join. Here at the Manchester Evening News, we are dedicated to bringing you the best Manchester United coverage and analysis. Make sure you don't miss out on the latest United news by joining our free WhatsApp group. You can get all the breaking news and best analysis sent straight to your phone by clicking here to subscribe. You can also subscribe to our free newsletter service. Click here to be sent all the day's biggest stories. Barcelona are set to part ways with young defender Sergi Dominguez, as the club finalizes a deal with Dinamo Zagreb. The move comes as part of Barca's ongoing summer reshuffle, with Deco and Hansi looking to clear space and balance the squad for the upcoming season. Dominguez, who showed promise during his limited first-team appearances, will now look to continue his development in Croatia, where regular minutes and a fresh start could help him take the next big step in his career. It's another sign that Barcelona are not only focused on bringing in top talent, but also on giving young players opportunities elsewhere when there's no clear path in the current squad. Barcelona are busy trying to offload some players currently and are on the verge of selling Sergi Dominguez to Dinamo Zagreb. The 20-year-old defender made 5 first-team appearances last season but now looks set for a new adventure in Croatia. Diario Sport are reporting he will sign a contract until 2029 and move in a transfer worth around €1.2 million. Barcelona will also insert a sell-on clause of around 20% in the deal, meaning they could profit from any future move. With the club needing to offload players to balance the books, Deco has made it clear, one of the 5 senior central defenders currently in the squad must be sold. But there's a twist. Ronald Araujo and Andreas Christensen aren't looking to leave. Both players are happy at the club and are not entertaining any exit talks right now. That puts pressure on the remaining center-backs, and the decision could come down to who attracts the right offer, or who's willing to go. Dominguez's move to Dinamo Zagreb is just the beginning of what could be a bigger defensive shake-up at Camp Nou. Yet more departures will be needed if Joan Garcia and Nico Williams are to be registered, meaning Barca have their work cut out over the next few weeks. So there you have it, Manchester United making real progress in the market, and Barcelona cashing in on Sergi Dominguez, signaling more changes under Deco and Flick. With the transfer window heating up, we'll keep you updated on every twist and turn. What do you think about Dominguez leaving Barca? And who should United sign next? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a beat in the world of football.